Alright guys, you're tired of your mower tires going flat after a few days? Well, I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned a few years ago that has worked on hundreds and hundreds of tires for me. I've maybe had 5 or 6 that it didn't fully work, but it has always at least halfway worked, meaning it at least improved it. Instead of going flat after a few days, it went flat after a week or two, or just it didn't go flat at all, it just lost a little air. But this is a really, really, really good trick. I use it because I never use slime. Guys, if you can avoid it, please don't use slime. It's just disgusting. It can mess up the valve stem. But this is a really good way. And what it is ATF. So ATF swells up the rubber and tires, all the little dry rot cracks and stuff. It swells it up, so and then it seals it basically. So even though this tire looks horrible, it was actually holding air pretty good, but it lost a few pounds per pressure over the course of a few days. So what you do is get you a bottle, some kind of bottle to put the ATF in. It doesn't have to be this just happens to be an old slime bottle. But get you some contraption or however you want to do it. Fill up ATF in it, and then find you a straw. I've got, this is what the slime bottle comes with, but get you a straw, a tube, some kind of piece of tubing that will fit over the valve stem. Basically all you're doing is getting the ATF inside the tire. That's it. And then get you a valve stem remover tool. They're usually a few bucks at the store, or however you want to do it, however you want to try and get it out of there. And what you do is remove your valve stem. Now if your tire's full of air, don't let it shoot out on you. Let it deflate for a second. Don't lose your valve stem. And then, it's hard to do this with one hand. Push some of the air out, just, get out what you can. And then all you do is hook this up to the valve stem. And for small tires is what I always do. For small tires, I use 8 ounces. So half a bottle in one, half a bottle in another. And even then, it was only half of that $4 bottle of ATF. So it is a lot cheaper than slime, and it works a lot better, in my opinion. So we're gonna see if I can do this one-handed. I probably can't. Okay, there we go. Let's pop it on the end, and I'm gonna put in half of the bottle. About right there. Okay, then all you do, pop it off, put your valve stem back in, tighten her down. Okay, now all you want to do is roll it around on all sides, and you want to get the ATF to fill in all the cracks. What I do is I lay it down, so it gets on the sidewall. I'll lay it down and then roll it around. I'll stand it up. I'll roll it around. You want to fill in all those cracks with the ATF. And then when you put it back on, drive it around for a little bit, and that'll definitely help too. So get it on this other side. I want to fill up the sidewall. Okay. And that's all you do, guys. Fill it back up, put it back on, drive it around. If it still goes low, but not nearly as much, you can actually add some more. You can add whatever, amount that you want, really. Add a little more to it. Try a full bottle on one tire. If it's really bad and it just cannot hold air, try that. And yeah, guys, that helps me. Like I said, I've done hundreds of tires. I've maybe had like 5 or 6 that it didn't fully work on, but I've never had one it just not work at all. It gets into these cracks, it swells the rubber up, and you can actually rub it on the outside too. Like you can take a washcloth or something, put some of that ATF on it, and rub it on these cracks on the outside, and spray soapy water, and you can tell a difference. So I'm going to air this tire back up, put it back on, but yeah, there you go, guys. Save you a lot of money.